It was early November 2025 when residents of Lakeland, Florida began to notice that something strange was happening along a road that cuts through the area and connects residential neighborhoods to more remote zones. A simple stretch of asphalt used daily by workers, students, and regular drivers, but one that suddenly started being avoided after reports spread about a supposed apparition appearing along the roadside at night. At first, the stories surfaced quietly, shared in small local message groups, with people saying they had seen something standing on the shoulder of the road, a figure that looked human, completely still, seemingly watching cars pass by, appearing suddenly when headlights illuminated the darkest part of the road, then vanishing seconds later without leaving any physical trace. In the beginning, many dismissed the reports as exaggeration or imagination caused by fatigue, since Lakeland is a quiet part of Florida with no recent history of incidents like this. But as the stories kept repeating, always with similar descriptions, fear began to take shape, and the feeling that it was more than coincidence started spreading through the community. Drivers reported feeling an immediate chill while passing through the area at night, an instinctive reaction as if they were being watched, and some even said they slowed down thinking someone might need help, only to realize that when they focused their eyes, the figure was suddenly gone, leaving behind only the silence of the road and the sound of their own racing heartbeat. As the days passed, the topic moved beyond private conversations and spread across social media, with short videos recorded by frightened drivers showing strange shadows on the roadside. Shaky and unclear footage, yet enough to fuel the idea that Lakeland was being haunted by a ghost that appeared at the same location, mostly after 10 at night. Some residents began connecting the apparition to old stories of accidents that had occurred on that road years earlier, recalling fatal crashes and hit-and-run incidents, which made the idea of a spirit trapped along the roadside gain even more strength, even without any official confirmation linking those past events to what was being seen. Fear began to affect daily life in the city. People adjusted their schedules, avoided driving at night, and even rideshare drivers admitted they refused trips through that stretch after a certain hour, saying they did not feel safe driving through the area in the dark. As public concern grew, local authorities decided to investigate the situation objectively, installing security cameras along the section of the road most frequently mentioned, using equipment capable of capturing high-quality night footage with the goal of determining whether someone was actually present or if the reports were the result of something else entirely. For days, the cameras recorded normal activity: cars passing by, changes in lighting, shadows cast by trees and utility poles, wildlife moving near the roadside, and constant shifts in perspective caused by headlights, until analysts began noticing patterns that explained the fear gripping the community. The footage revealed that at certain times, the combination of vehicle headlights, tree placement, and fixed roadside objects created silhouettes that, when seen quickly, closely resembled a human figure, especially to drivers who were tired, moving at speed, and already influenced by the expectation of seeing something frightening. In other recordings, animals native to the area were seen walking slowly along the shoulder of the road, and when illuminated at specific angles, their elongated shadows became distorted enough to look human for a brief moment, matching almost exactly what witnesses had described. Experts later explained that this kind of misperception is common in low-visibility conditions when the human brain tries to interpret limited visual information as quickly as possible, often defaulting to familiar shapes like the human form, creating experiences that feel real even when they are not. When the findings from the security cameras were released, it became clear that there was no supernatural entity haunting Lakeland, but rather a combination of visual illusions, environmental factors, and collective fear amplified by social media and repeated storytelling. Even after the explanation, many residents admitted they still feel uneasy driving through that area at night, not because they believe in a ghost, but because the fear they experienced felt real and left a lasting mark on the community during those weeks of November 2025. The Lakeland case became a recent example of how quickly rumors can escalate when they meet the right conditions, showing that what seems unexplainable is often the result of perception, expectation, and environment working together. Today, the road remains open, traffic flows normally, and daily life has returned to its routine. But the memory of those nights when an entire community believed it was being watched still lingers in local conversations. And for those who drive through Lakeland after dark, even knowing the truth revealed by the cameras, there is still a subtle tension when crossing that quiet stretch of road, a reminder that fear does not need to be supernatural to feel real. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more real cases that shocked entire communities, and share this video so others can decide for themselves what they would have seen on that road at night.